Welcome to class. Today we're going to do yoga for inner peace and self-love. So it's about like building space for ourselves, not just about the external world, but more about the inside. So we can have this space for the me time and for self-love. We're going to start with some breathing exercise. So sit tall and straight on the spine, hands onto the knees. We're going to inhale, bring the shoulders towards the ears. Hold it up, up, up. Then exhale, open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades down. Deeply inhale, shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, open up and down. One more, shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, open up the chest and down. Closing the eyes, we're going to start with our yogic breath. You could have one hand onto the belly to feel the body, to start turning inwards. We're going to inhale, breathe in through the nostril to the rib cage, to expanding the belly, feeling it with air and energy. Exhale, contract the belly button towards the spine, breathing out through the belly, rib cage, and the nostril. Deeply inhale, expand for 2, 3, 4. Exhale, contract for 2, 3, 4. On your own pace, deepen the inhale and deepen the exhale. Feeling your anchoring onto the mat. Last deep breath. Relax the breath. Finding stillness in our life. We always have to do tasks A, B, C, and D. For the next hour, I'm so proud of you for choosing yourself, your me time, the stillness, your little song, sanctuary on your mat. Intention setting. In what aspect in your life that you want to create inner space, the space to slow down, the space to prioritize yourself, the space to nourish the body and the mind, or the space for self-love, the energy casting on the inside, not just giving love out. Pick an intention that serves you. And we're going to sing 3 Om to start the class. Deep inhale. Om. Second deep inhale. Third deep inhale. Relax the breath, feeling the remaining vibration. Gently open up your eyes. We're going to start with a standing warm up to release any tension in our joint. So standing in the middle of the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Feet together, shoulders down. We're going to spread our hands, spread our fingers. Inhale, stretch your arms out. Stretch it up, touching the sky and looking up towards the hands. Exhale, flip the palms the other way. Stretch your fingertips further away and down. Chin towards the chest. Deeply in. And deeply out. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. Two more in. Stretch your fingertips and arms up. And deeply out. Hands onto the waist and start with some neck rotation. Inhale, chin towards the chest. Left. Exhale, up. Right. Start to draw circles with your neck. Warming up our first joint. Then in the next 3 breaths, spread the hands out and see how when you stretch your hands and activate the fingertips, how you deepen your neck roll. Making sure you're breathing in and out. To the other direction, first hands onto the waist. Draw the circles in the other direction. Feeling the release of the body. Deeply in. And out. Spread the hands out. Then draw circles in. Activate the fingertips. Straighten up the arms so you feel deeper on your neck. Beautiful. Drawing our shoulders again. Hands onto the shoulders. Inhale, elbows together. Up and back. Elbows together. Up and back. One more. Then going to the other direction. Beautiful. Feet hip width bigger than hip width is and apart. Step open. Turn the toes in. Yes, it's like tight, either parallel or toes in, and hips forward, left. When you come back, come to kind of like a flat back. Draw the hips back, feeling the hamstring. Then slowly forward. Side, coming halfway, lift and back. Deeply in and deeply out. Changing direction next time when you come to center, to the back, front. I have like crackling sound of my hips. I don't know if you feel so. Feeling the release, the slowly opening up of our body. Beautiful. Slowly coming up. Feet together. Bend our knees. Draw circles with our knees. If you want, you could also have feet slightly bit apart to draw bigger circles. We have a lot of ball and socket joint in our body. Drawing circles is a great way to lubricate the joint. But in Hatha Yoga, we also believe we are relieving all the tension and getting the body ready for the flow, the other direction. Bend and straighten the knees, bend and straighten the knees. One more in and out, slowly rolling up. Hands onto the waist, lift the knees up. We're going to just do kick. So let the body release the feet. Yes, just letting it go. Then onto the other direction. Release the feet. So no control of the feet, just letting it go. Yeah, then coming back to center. Inhale, bring the knees up to the side. Straighten and down. Up, side, straighten, down. Then bring the knees over. Open up, straighten. Yes, even bigger circles of our hips. Then the other direction, bend up. Coming back, straighten. Side. The other side, straighten and down. The other feet. Knees up, side, straighten down. Knees up, side, straighten down. Yes, beautiful. Turn the knees to the other side. Draw even bigger circles with the hips. Knees opposite side, open, straighten. Knee opposite side, open, straighten. Then the other direction. Knees up, straighten, front. Oops. Draw really big circles. Beautiful. Coming to like a standing side stretch. So inhale, hands up towards the sky. We're going to interlace the fingers and press it up. Don't bring the shoulders up. Release the shoulders. Really straight arm. Pressing right feet strongly onto the mat. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend towards the side. Try not to collapse the chest, but open up the chest. Deepening your inhale. Press the wrist 90 degree. Press it further away, feeling the opening. Bend deeper for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. Then bend towards the other side. Left feet strongly onto the mat and bend towards the right. Feeling you have very strong power from the bottom of the feet to the waist, to the side torso, elbows, and up, straight arms. Bend deeper for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming up. We're going to draw wrist circles. So slowly bringing the hands down while drawing wrist circle. Release the fingers. Imagine you're holding oranges. And then the other direction. Change your wrist stretch. It's also a shoulder stretch. One more in. Bringing even the elbows into the your wrist stretch. So you're stretching the wrists, the elbows, and then the shoulders. Yeah, changing direction. Bring your elbows onto it. Even the shoulders. Last breath in and out. Great job. Coming toward twist. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, twist towards the left hand side and just bring the hands towards the back. Straight arms. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, swing the hands back and twist the body. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up. And exhale, twist. Beautiful. We're going to start with our flow. Wiggle any body parts, rotate any body parts that you need to. Then we're going to start on top of our mat. When you are ready, standing tall and straight onto our mat, roll the shoulders back. What does it mean for creating space for yourself? If you have any movement that feels good during the flow, then stay there longer. If you have any pose that is really uncomfortable, flow on to the next one. When you are ready, inhale, hands up towards the sky, stretching the hands up, reaching towards the ceiling. And exhale, hinges from the hips, coming forward. Feet hip width distant apart. Inhale, halfway lift the length of the spine. Straighten your neck. We're going to do the repeat action. Then exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, let the belly button sit onto the thighs. 3 rounds. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, look on top of the mat. Look at the floor so your neck is straight. Engage the lower back. Pull the shoulders back. Then exhale, forward fold. Deeply bend the knees and letting your lower back release. Inhale, lengthen the lower back. Elongate the whole spine. And exhale, bend, letting the lower back release. One last inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hold onto the opposite elbows. We're going to have 3 breaths here. Deeply bend your knees until your belly button touches the thighs. You could stay in stillness or you could swing left and right, letting any tension of the body go. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. Hands onto the mat, stepping the left feet, really big step back, right knee to 90 degrees. Just stay here. When we stay here, we'll try to stretch our ankles. So wiggle front and back, go front and back, feet releasing the ankles. Then press back, try to get the heels onto the floor so you feel the calf stretch. You're also opening up the hips, sinking the body down. Then drop the knees down and back onto the mat. Feeling the hips opening, leaning forward, letting your right hip sink. We're going to be staying in this position for an inhale, letting the hips drop. When you exhale, walk the hands back, straighten the right leg and stretch. One breath in and out, walking forward, leaning the hips, inhale and exhale back. Beautiful. Lift your left knee up. Inhale to plank, then push back to your first downward facing dog. If your hands are sliding, flip the top part of the mat down. So you have the grip and press the hands, especially the palms, onto the mat. You're welcome to walk your dog or stay in stillness. If today you are working on opening up the upper back, you will bend the knees and lengthen. Bend deeply, bend your knees and lengthen. So you're pressing the hands, your armpit, the shoulder blades. Really press it down, 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 down. Do pulses to open up your lower back. So I'm bending my knees and pressing my armpit down towards the mat. So I'm warming up my shoulder joint, but it's also warming up my upper back. Beautiful. Looking at your hands, stepping the left feet forward. In between the hands, right feet doesn't move. We're going to stay here, front feet 90 degrees. Check if you need to move the front feet forward or back feet back. In order for front feet to come to 90 degrees, front knees, yeah. Then coming to our ankle opening, press it back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Feeling the calf and our ankles. Then stay there, press the heels towards the mat, feeling this amazing calf stretch and ankle opening. Then drop the knees down. Lean the body weight forward so you can open up the left hips deeply in and deeply out. Start to walk the hands back and stretches the left leg straight, left toes onto the face. And inhale, coming forward, letting the left hip sink. And exhale, walking it back. Flex the toes on the left feet, straighten the left leg so you feel an amazing hamstring stretch. Beautiful. Coming forward, frame the front feet, lift both knees off the mat and step forward to forward fold. This time we're going to have straight legs, forward fold. So your body may not be open yet, so you could have hands onto the calf, may not be onto the floor yet, but it's fine. Just deeply in. Shake the head, no, release your neck even more. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no, feeling the neck release, your hamstring singing songs. And slowly rolling the body up, palms up to the top. Lengthen the body, then hands onto the heart. One breath here. Coming back to the intention. How can you create more inner space? Or how could you create space for yourself when our society, it's all about productivity? You work really long hours. Have you created space for yourself to explore? To just give some time to nourish your body. Coming to yoga, it's an excellent example of that. Round 2. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, hinges from the hips coming forward. Walk the feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands onto the mat, step the left feet back without knees on the floor. We're going to activate our core and inhale, coming up. Hands up, body up, feeling your core engaging. Back leg straight. Back leg straight. Square the hips. Beautiful. Press the back knee straight as much as you can. And in the next inhale, coming to mini back bend, feeling the length. And exhale, hands onto the mat. Walk both hands on the inside of the body. Then step the right feet towards the outside. We're coming to a lizard pose. Yes. So right feet turn out 45 degrees. Yeah. Yes, coming to a lizard. And can you feel your right hip opening? You could stay here or you could drop our knees, whatever that makes you feel the most opening towards the body. If you have knees off, you could go forward and back to feel your hips, feel your thighs. Or just stay in stillness, knees or up or down, to really feel this amazing hip opening deeply in and deeply out. Tuck your left knee, step the right feet back to downward dog. For the first 3 breaths, just stay in stillness. Observe if there's any differences from the left hip and the right hip. 2 more in and out. You have 2 options here. If you want to work on the upper back, you will bend your knees and lengthen the upper back, lengthen the spine. Then you do pulses with your knees bent. Press the shoulders down, down, down. If you want to work on the hamstring, you are going to focus on the lower part of the body, bend the knees, straighten the knees, press the heels down. Bend the knees and straighten the knees, press the heels down. Find which part of the body do you want to work on. Deepening the inhale and deepening the exhale. Last 3 pulses on whatever that you are doing. And exhale, 1 downward dogs. Then drop your knees, open up the knees, wide toes together, and rest in your first child pose. Deepening the inhale, child pose, letting your hips sink onto the mat. And away in child pose. Yeah, drop the body down. Yes. Release the hips to the heels. Release your spine. The thighs. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. Creating space for yourself. Space means time and energy. Usually, people tend to put most of their space for work, but that's taking energy away. What are the things that you could create space to give you energy? Maybe doing things that you like. Exercising is definitely one of it. Maybe sleeping more. Maybe really about doing less. and giving me time to yourself. Think about which things in your life that you want to give more space to. Beautiful. Slowly coming up to the downward dog. Looking at your hands this time, step the left feet forward in between the hands. Knees up. Rocking back and forth, feeling the body opening. And then stabilize yourself, using your core to bring the body up. Palms up, feeling the length. Press the back knee straight, square your hips. Bring the right hip forward, left hip back. Feeling the squaring. Hands onto the waist, square your hips. Then when you square the hips, hands up. The next inhale, coming to mini back bend, back knee straight. Then exhale, slowly coming down. Walk both hands inside of the feet. Walk the left feet towards the outer edge of the mat. Turn the left feet 45 degrees out. This is your lizard pose. You could have knees off and rock back and forth. You could have knees down and just sink into the pose. Pick an option that feels the best for you. Deeply in and deeply out. One more in and out. You're going to step the left feet towards the center of the mat. Lift both knees up and step forward to your forward fold. For the first 3 breaths, deeply bend your knees. Hold onto the opposite elbow. Feeling the rebounds of the hips from the lizard pose just now. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. Then having the fingertips onto the mat, lengthen the legs. You're going to walk the legs, bend and straighten one knee and the other. So bend, straighten one knee, lift the heels up, then straighten straight legs. Bend the knees, lift the heels up, then straighten, feeling the hamstring opening when you are trying to walk your body out. 2 more, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Beautiful. Inhale, raise the body up, vertebra by vertebra. Lengthen the body up, up, up. Exhale, we're going to come to a forward fold again. Roll from the hips, hinges from the hips. And straight legs, release the body down. See how much your hips and your hamstring has opened just by the last 10 minutes. Beautiful. Rolling up to a mini back bend. Inhale up. The lengthening of the body is really helpful for the forward fold. Coming to a mini back bend. If you can look to the back wall, use your upper back, not just your lower back. Slowly coming back, then palms onto the chest. Amazing. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. We are coming to some yin poses. So we're going to kneel on our mat for a tabletop position. Yeah. So after you're in your tabletop position, yes, fingertips. Let me get a tiny bit closer. Yeah. Tuck your toes underneath, hands underneath the shoulder, just 3 cat-cow before we stay in our long movement. Inhale, arches the back, roll the shoulders back, chin up. Exhale, chin towards the chest, press the hands away. Continuing on your own for 2 more rounds. Every time when you feel that, ooh, this is like a good stretch, you're releasing tension from a particular body part. So you could create space in there for energy to feel it in. Coming back to tabletop position, so you are in neutral. We are coming to some shoulders and upper back stretch. So move to the back of the mat. We are going to inhale, lift the right hand up, thread the right arm underneath the left armpit, press the right shoulders down and straighten the right hand. To stretch your lower back, you need to make sure that your spine is straight. It may mean that you need to move the shoulders onto the mat, forward for a tiny bit to feel the length. Deepening the inhale, pressing the shoulders and the armpit down, feeling the length coming from the left fingertips to the left elbow, the left armpit, and your upper back. Deepening the inhale and deepening the exhale. Staying here, we're going to lift our left hand up to spin our chest open, deepening the inhale. Bend the arms, hook the arms onto the outer waist or onto the back. Using this counterweight to spin the chest towards the ceiling even more. One more breath in and out. Releasing the pose, coming to a child pose for 3 breaths. We are going to have our tippy fingers onto the mat. We're going to work on our shoulders opening, which directly links to your upper back. So hands, palms off the mat, but only fingertips onto the mat. You're going to do a shoulder drill where you inhale, press the shoulders down, lengthen the armpit, lengthen the spine. Exhale, relax. Inhale, press the shoulders down, lengthen, walk the fingertips tiny bit further away. Engage your shoulder blades and your upper back. Then relax. Inhale, press. Exhale, relax. Inhale, press. Exhale, relax. One last inhale, press. And exhale, relax. Coming to a tabletop position onto the other side, knees hip width listen apart. Inhale, lift the left hand up. And exhale, thread the left hands underneath the right armpit. And sink the body down. Deepening the inhale. Pressing the left shoulders down towards the mat to feel a deeper opening. Deeply in. Walk the fingertips tiny bit further away. There's a length from an energy from the right fingertips to the right palms, right forearm, upper arm, and armpit pressing down. That length to the side of the torso, feeling the opening. Then keeping the pose the same, inhale, lift the left hand up towards the sky. Bend the elbows, hands could be at the back or onto the opposite waist. using it as a leverage to spin the chest open towards the sky. Deeply in and deeply out. One more in and out. Last breath, try to open up the chest as much as you can, feeling not just the chest, but the right shoulders opening too. Slowly push yourself back into a child pose. Releasing the hands in front and just letting it release. Relax the hips. Relax your lower back. Relax your thighs. Relax your upper back, your shoulders, upper arm, your neck. Just letting it relax. One more breath in and out. Coming to a forearm stretch, you're going to join your hands in prayer position in front of your child pose. Bend the elbows. Try to walk the elbows tiny bit forward and rest your head down. Press the hands towards your upper back as much as you can. Press the armpit down, feeling the opening on the armpit and the chest. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale, sitting the hips down towards the heels, feeling the length. One more in. And out. Hands in front of the mat and coming to lie down onto the mat. So belly onto the mat. We are going to come to a frog pose or So we're going to bend the left knee using the right hand to prop yourself up. Press the right elbows onto the mat so you are up. Then open up the shoulders, grab hold of the left feet. Yes. Then press the left feet towards the hips. After you do this, elbows up. So you're also opening up the shoulders. Yes. See if you can turn the fingertips facing forward and press it down. Fingertips is less important. Open up the shoulders. You could adjust the right hand to be closer to your body. So you could prop yourself up more. Feeling, number one, the shoulders opening. Number two, a thigh stretch. Beautiful. Coming onto the other side, the other arms on left arms onto the mat, bending the left knee. First, open up the shoulders. So draw a circle with your hands to open up the shoulders. Grab the back, grab the right feet, press the right feet down. Now elbows into an angle, elbows up. See if you can turn the fingers on the feet facing forward and really press it down. Number one is your thighs. Number two, I also feel it on my toes and my feet. Number three is the shoulders, feeling this really deep opening, pressing it down. Release the body. Now time to have some fun. Bend both knees. Try to press the feet down, elbows up, and see if you can come up to this pressing, this opening of the body. Then release. Good job. One cheek onto the mat and just let your body rest. One breath Coming to our spin pose. Elbows next to the chest. Open up the palms and press it down. Yes, I want all of you to go elbows forward tiny bit. Move the elbows forward. Yeah, not so much, but just a tiny bit. Yeah. Palms onto the mat. Roll the shoulders towards the ears. Open up the chest and roll the shoulders back. Release the belly. Release the lower back. There's no tension here. Pressing the elbows onto the mat and feeling a deeper mid-back opening. Making sure you're relaxing. So you are inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more breaths in. Last breath in. Roll the shoulders back out again. And out. Beautiful. This time, look at your hands as where they are. I want you to move the base of your palms to the top of your mid finger. So move the hands tiny bit further away. Then inhale, straighten up the arms and stretch your upper back. You could also walk your hands mat width apart. So your hands will be on the outer edge. Yes, feeling how does it open up your upper chest. Release and lie onto the mat. The other cheek onto the mat. We're going to do this movement again. After one breath, release. Now bring your hands to cactus shape where you are. Press your palms down with this cactus shape. Your hands stay where they are. Turn your head forward. Hands stay where they are, but only come to spidey fingers and raise the body up. So I'll have a bend elbows. Yes, open up the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Stay in stillness for one breath. In. Press the fingertips down, feeling your armpit, your shoulder blades opening. Then you're going to go to inhale. Try to straighten up the arms. Press the body up. Exhale, curve down. Forehead onto the mat. Inhale. Open up the chest. Straighten up the arms. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, straighten up the body. Straighten up the arms. Exhale, rolling down. Beautiful. Forehead onto the mat. Move the hands next to the, like the hands in the same track, but move it down closer to your head. So you're having like a much deeper stretch. Same move. Inhale, roll up. Try to straighten the arms. Exhale, rolling down. You could adjust the hands further away if you want to feel less. Adjust the hands closer to your body if you want to feel more. Continue. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, down. Still keep the elbows up. Move the hands just maybe 3 cm forward. We are going to come to drawing a U shape. So you're going to inhale forward. We are going to exhale, draw it down, but press to the side. Inhale, center like a pendulum. Exhale, press towards the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, press. Inhale, center. And exhale, press. And release the body. Really good job. Your shoulder should feel amazing now. Hands onto 9 p.m. One last shoulder stretch and we'll come to Savasana. Hands onto 9 p.m. Left hands onto 9 p.m. Left face onto the mat. Bending the right knees. Using the right hands to push yourself and roll. This particular one, after you settle the shoulders, you're going to straighten up the top leg. and then bring it back. So it will be a spinal twist and shoulders opening. Open up the right arm and also bring it back. So you feel the gravity opening up the shoulders, opening up the hips, and also rotating the spine. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. It's normal to have tingling sensation in the shoulders. Just release and relax. 2 more breaths in. Go deeper, letting your body relax into the pose. Use your breath. When you can deeply breathe, your muscle will be relaxed and you can come to a deeper opening. Slowly roll the body back without any rush. Then setting up onto the other side. Right hands in your 3 p.m. Left knees bend. Using the left arm to push it back. Holding it there. Straighten the top legs and bring it back. Yeah, so straighten it out, top leg out. And open up the left shoulders. Bring the left shoulders back. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. Roll the chest up towards the ceiling. Letting gravity do the job. Release the body. Letting it sink onto the mat. A really good shoulders opening, but also spinal twist. 2 more in. And last breath. Open up the chest more, letting your spine twist. And slowly, gently rotate yourself back, coming to Savasana. Roll onto the back. Really good job. Relax the body. Where in your body do you feel space? Which part of your body do you see the most opening? When we open up space in our body, we don't feel the muscle ache or pain. So since we are having the energy flowing more freely, feeling lighter, more energized, you also open up the space in your mind. Just a 1-to-1 substitution of, oh, my body feels stiff. Now it's like, oh, I don't have to think about that. So what else could I embrace in my life? When we open up space in our body, we open up space in our mind. Just relax the body. You could do the body scan now of releasing different parts of the body, or you could just drop inside. Where are the spaces? In which part of your life do you want to create space? Earlier this week, I was, my business idea doesn't work, and I feel so overwhelmed with emotions and scrambling on what to do next. And then suddenly, with a headache, I realized, why don't I just create space for this idea? Give myself space to heal. Give myself space to reflect from what doesn't work, so I can create space for the next thing rather than rushing into the next thing. It's very similar to sometimes we get sick. We'll be like, oh my God, I just want to get well tomorrow. But getting sick, it's a signal that your body needs space to recover. Give it space to replenish. So in the next week, you could have space or energy to do things that you want. Or in life, we're like, oh, work is so busy. Then we feel overwhelmed, we feel stressed. Maybe it's at those very moments we take a deep breath and just give ourselves space. Taking ourselves out of our head and into our body. Replenish the engine before you run at 120%. Just like now, you are relaxing your body onto the mat. The well-deserved break and time to recover before going on to the next thing. That's the reason why we have Savasana at the end of every yoga class. You have done all the 55 minutes to stretch, to activate, to open up space. This is the time to just let the body relax. Surrender to the mat. When you are creating space for yourself, it's an act of self-love rather than having external environment or internal mental pressure to drive you. You let yourself slow down to create space. We're going to have hands onto the heart, feeling this warm self-love. We're going to sing one Om and three Shanti to feel the energy and the vibration. Deep inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feeling so proud of yourself for dedicating an hour for your me time, for releasing tension in your body. So you are creating space in your body and space in life. Bending the knees to the chest, giving yourself a big, big hug. Then roll towards the one side and slowly sitting up. Great job for coming to practice. Namaste. I hope you feel the space, the new energy in your body.